What's up, comic fans? This is Mark, and this is another Comic Crazy review for the third week of January of 2009. Once again, my name is Mark. Before I begin, check out the website, comiccrazyreviews.webs.com, so you can see all these reviews, plus Blue Goblins and Blackest Type X's toy reviews. Now, with that out of the way, I got 8 comics to talk about. And yeah, I don't know how fast I'm going to do this, but I'm going to try to do it as brief as I can so I don't bore you guys to death. And plus, I didn't want to write any of them this week. Amazing Spider-Man number 618. Marvel, what the fuck is your problem? You're using the weird artwork again, and I thought you guys fixed it in the last issue. When you fixed it, it was an awesome comic. It was the comic of the week. Then you go back to your old stuff, and now it sucks again. I mean, it doesn't suck. The story was okay. We barely got Mysterio in it, and it kind of baffles me on thinking that maybe this would have been saved. But it's not. I can't wait for the gauntlet to be over. Really, I can't. Next comic I'm going to talk about is Blackest Night, tie-in STARMAN number 81. This is a good old-fashioned horror movie, comic style, using the the characters of the storyline of Starman. You know, Shade, Starman, but Starman's dead, so he's a Black Lantern, rubbing out people's hearts. And Shade is the good guy this time. Very interesting. Did like it. I gotta give it a B. By the way, Spider-Man I would probably give a C+. I forgot if I rated that already. Blackest Night, Phantom Stranger number 42. Good use of the group of magic heroes that we've been seeing in Blackest Night, making it an interesting story with the Spectre, as well as Black Lantern, Deadman, and the rest of the people like Phantom Stranger. It was pretty good. I do like this, and I'm starting to like Phantom Stranger a lot. I gotta give this a B+. This was a very good tie-in. Outsiders, number 26. What a waste of time. C-. Brave and Bold, number 31. Adam and the Joker. Other than the first 4 pages, this was stupid. Not even like funny stupid. It was just somewhat boring. It's been done before. It was even the Batman Brave and Bold thing with the Atom. I think Carnage, It's a Wonderful Life was a better comic than this. And they're basically around the same storyline. But I just think the Carnage, It's a Wonderful Life was way better. I gotta give this a D-. No, I'll give it a D+. Seeing that the beginning was kind of funny. Blackest Night, tie-in again. Green Lantern Corps number 44. We got basically somewhat of the climax of the story of Red Lantern Guy Gardner. We also get to see what, how the Black Lanterns are going to get away from that, power battery. It was pretty cool. I liked seeing Guy as something like, the 28 days later, type zombie. Because, I mean, he's just insane! Just insane! I don't know. It was good. A-. I'm liking what they're doing with this. Other than the fact is that this story didn't need to be written. It didn't need to this didn't have to happen in Blackest Night. It didn't feel like it was needed. Other than that, though, the story is good. It's just, it doesn't feel like it's needed, That's why I still think Green Lantern is a better comic than Green Lantern Corps. Yeah. We got 2 comics left, and both of them are the comic of the week. They're both A's. Let's begin with the DC, because I'm a little more partial to DC, and I don't want the Marvel fans out there to be pissed at me. Blackest Night, Flash, number 2. Awesome. We get to see a Blue Lantern Flash, spoiler for you, use his power ring, as well as we get to see the Flash's rogues finally facing off with the older rogues. Pretty cool. I liked it a lot. I gotta give this a, like I said before, and it was very enjoyable. Way better than the first one. and I didn't think that was possible. So kudos to DC. And now I can't wait for the Flash title when it starts. I believe it's in April it starts, so that's pretty cool. Now for the Marvel comic of the week, we get Deadpool, Merc with the Mouth number 7. We finally get to see the story with the Deadpool core member type thing. You know, you got Deadpool, zombie head thingy, Lady Deadpool, Major Deadpool, and Deadpool Kid. This is pretty cool. I did like the story. Alright, you know what? The storyline wasn't that great, but it was funny. It was funny. It was funny. Gory funny. It was great. And plus, you know, a lot of my internet friends know this, but I'm on Corn TV and I play the Green Lantern, what have you. And one of my dearest friends, Tallest Silver, she plays Poison Ivy sometimes, but she also plays Lady Deadpool. And Lady Deadpool wasn't in comics when she made that, so technically that's the inspiration for Lady Deadpool. So I think it's pretty cool seeing a comic version of someone that you talk to online. Anyway, I gotta give this an A. This was pretty cool. But I gotta say the best story in this is the Deadpool Kid. By far. Best story. Because it's funny as hell. So, those are all the comics. I'm surprised I got those all done really quickly. Visit me on comiccrazyreviews.webs.com. That's the website where you get to see my written reviews, these videos, as well as Blue Goblin's written reviews, his videos, and toy reviews from Boxing Type X, plus much, much more. And of course, you could always visit me here on Comic Crazy Reviews, the channel on YouTube, by subscribing to me, of course, rating me 5 stars, please, and leaving a comment on what your favorite comic was for this week. And of course, thank you guys for watching and subscribing. This would be nothing without you. And until next time, guys, see you next week, and keep reading those comics.